We have a massive update on the Zach LaVine to New York Knicks situation. For weeks, Zach LaVine has been linked to the New York Knicks, and recently, his camp gave an update about a trade potentially to the New York Knicks. Also, just because the New York Knicks didn't have a draft pick on draft night, that didn't stop them from signing a rookie. And who they signed will shock you. All of this and more today. Let's get started. Zach LaVine apparently doesn't want to trade to the New York Knicks. There have been recent reports indicating that Zach LaVine and his camp would prefer not to be traded to the New York Knicks. According to Steph Bondy of the New York Daily News, Chicago Bulls shooting guard Zach LaVine doesn't want to get traded to the New York Knicks, according to NBA insider Steph Bondy of the New York Daily News. Bondy continues by explaining, Zach LaVine's representatives would be against the deal to the Knicks. The Bulls are reportedly gauging interest in the All-Star guard, which prompted speculation that the Knicks, who are strapped with future draft assets, would get involved. This is a major blow to a lot of Zach LaVine fans and a lot of fans who wanted to see Zach LaVine in the Garden and in a New York Knicks jersey. It seems that every single time a major star or a major trade is rumored with the New York Knicks and we look into it and we wait a few days, it seems to come out that either the star doesn't want to come to New York, there's no legs to the report, or that it's just hearsay as of right now with not a legitimate source confirming it. Because we've heard for weeks, and we've reported on this channel for weeks, that Zach LaVine and the New York Knicks have a link. That if the Bulls made Zach LaVine available, the New York Knicks would absolutely call and gauge that trade value and trade interest to see what it would take for them to get Zach LaVine as part of the Knicks. That has been the consistent report for weeks. But now, according to his camp, there is not a desire for Zach LaVine to want to be traded to the New York Knicks and play for the New York Knicks. And I'm sure it's due to a lot of reasons, but Steph Bondy gave us a little bit of an insight into why Zach LaVine may not want to be traded to the New York Knicks. Bondy reports that a source said that LaVine's camp isn't interested in dealing with the Knicks, who have a reputation around the league of favoring clients of CAA, the agency that employed Leon Rose before his move to the Knicks front office. So that gives you a clear indication on why Zach LaVine may not want to be traded to the New York Knicks. It seems that the New York Knicks, and this is true, usually target and go after their own clients, aka CAA clients. That's why Cat has been rumored to the Knicks, not only because he fits the timeline for the age, but he also fits the fact that he's part of CAA. So because of all those things, that's why you hear Cat so often mentioned in New York Knicks rumors. However, Zach LaVine is signed to Clutch. You may know the Clutch Sports Group that we just mentioned from Rich Paul, LeBron James' best friend. Now, that's where Zach LaVine is currently signed with. If you're following the leaves here, and you may want to look into this further, there was another Knick that used to be part of the team that was traded, and the trade situation did not go well. That was Cam Reddish. And Cam Reddish is also a Clutch client. Now, if I'm Rich Paul and I have two clients, one of those clients who came from a team that I'm looking to trade another of my clients to, I'm going to look at how that exchange happened, if it was favorable or not favorable, and what I should do given that information. Cam Reddish's situation did not go as planned. Not only that, but when Cam left, his first report about the Knicks, when he was interviewed, he stated that it wasn't about basketball, it was politics. When you hear that, and you're representing another client who wants to go to that same team, that's going to play a factor. That's going to be an issue. So clearly, I think with his agency being Clutch Sports, Cam Reddish being part of that, and how that whole situation went, I'm sure that that's playing a part in Zach LaVine and his camp not wanting him to be a Knick. I'm sure of that. But I'm also sure, as the reports indicated, that it's due to the Knicks' heavy favoring of CAA-only assets and only talent. Them going after those type of stars and those type of players, it's seen around the league, and it's seen by Zach LaVine. And LaVine, seeing that, doesn't like that and doesn't want to go to a team that he feels only prioritizes and goes after CAA clients versus going after talent that can help you win. And I think that's what Zach LaVine and his camp is looking at right now. I know a lot of people are out on Zach LaVine because of what he does and what he provides on the court, and people think that he's injury prone and doesn't shoot very well. Well, here's some stats for you that you may not have known. LaVine averaged 24.8 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 4.2 assists for the Bulls in 2022-2023, while shooting 48.5% from the field and 37.5% from behind the arc, and 84.8% from the free throw line. Now, he is going to make $40 million next season, so I understand if the money scares you, but don't get it twisted. If you need a shot creator, somebody who can get his own bucket, somebody who's efficient and can score and can help your team get way more offensively gifted than they ever were before, Zach LaVine checks those boxes. He'll help the Knicks compete at a higher level, and he'll make sure that Jalen Brunson is not essentially your only scorer on the team. He fills a lot of holes and checks a lot of boxes. If you're not a fan of Zach LaVine, I'd advise you to go ahead and take a look at his stats and go ahead and look at some game film of him. You will see that what he does is absolutely special and is something the New York Knicks need. However, if you're looking to see Zach LaVine become a New York Knick, given the reports we just heard, don't put your money on it because it's likely not going to happen. The New York Knicks may not have had a single 2023 pick on draft night, but that didn't stop them from signing a rookie that went undrafted. The New York Knicks signed Jacob Toppin, Obi Toppin's brother. I know, given the recent reports that have just come out about Obi Toppin and his frustrations with his role and with the New York Knicks team, why would the New York Knicks sign Jacob Toppin, his brother, who again went undrafted, but why would they pick him up with all of the issues currently circulating with Obi Toppin and the New York Knicks? I'm not sure, but you know what? I'm happy that the New York Knicks went out there and got a rookie. Undrafted, but still went out there and got a rookie. They did something on draft night versus nothing. A lot of people have been asking, who is Jacob Toppin? What has he done? What school has he gone to? Here's some information about Jacob Toppin that you may have not known before. The young forward, a 6'9", 205-pound, 23-year-old, enjoyed a breakout season during his last year at Kentucky. He averaged 12.4 points and 6.8 rebounds as he emerged as a full-time starter for the first time in his college career. So you can clearly see in Kentucky, he was having a great year. He broke out and he was doing some of the things his brother was doing at the same time. So it's great to see that he had a breakout year. Even though he went undrafted, that still didn't stop the New York Knicks from signing him because they clearly see some type of potential with him. But I also think it's because he's Obi Toppin's brother. And there's also another reason why he might have been looked at and targeted by the New York Knicks. He's a CAA client, the agency with close ties to the New York Knicks. Jacob's agent is Sam Rose, son of Knicks president Leon Rose. Are you putting together the dots? Remember we just spoke about with CAA clients and Zach LaVine? Well, is he wrong? Jacob Toppin is another CAA client, backed by Leon Rose's own son. And he's part of the New York Knicks now. And I'm sure that the CAA relationship had a lot to do with it. Listen, am I happy that the New York Knicks went out and signed an undrafted rookie? Yes, because the opposite of that was to be doing nothing. The Knicks could legitimately have went to draft night and done nothing. And we would have nothing to talk about right now. But they didn't. On draft night, the very least they did was that they saw an undrafted rookie in Jacob Toppin, and they gave him a chance, they gave him a shot, and they signed him. So I do like that. But the move is curious to me, because why would you sign Jacob Toppin, Obi Toppin's brother, if you're currently having issues with Obi Toppin? It just doesn't make sense to me. Do you want to ship off one brother so you can still have a Toppin brother and feel like nothing changed? I'm just trying to understand what the motivation is of signing Jacob Toppin. If you were wondering, Obi Toppin's brother Jacob Toppin is signed by the New York Knicks on a two-way deal. So another reason why, again, I don't feel that you'll see a lot of him on the New York Knicks or in a New York Knicks jersey. He might play Summer League, probably going to play the G League, but I can't see him getting time on the New York Knicks as an active player, especially when his brother doesn't really get that many minutes as an active player. His brother's normally a bench player, barely cracking 16 minutes a game. That's Obi Toppin. If that's Obi Toppin, I don't even want to know what Jacob Toppin's average or minutes or anything is going to be. But like I said, I don't see him getting any time or usage under the New York Knicks for next season or even the season after that. I just can't see it. Whether or not Jacob Toppin becomes a key piece to the New York Knicks is all dependent on him, his work ethic, and how the coaching staff sees him. But at this point in time, I can't see him getting any time. But shout out to the New York Knicks signing an undrafted rookie. I'm really happy they picked up somebody. And welcome to New York, Jacob Toppin. We really, really appreciate you being here. If you like this video, go ahead and leave a comment below. Smash that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Until next time, Knicks fans. Peace.